Okay, you all come in, hit that like, hit that share button. I have to talk very soft, not try to get too excited on this live stream. As you can hear, my voice is hoarse. It's not sore, it's just hoarse. And I've been doing a lot of things like drinking apple cider vinegar with the mother and raw honey. I have some green tea right here and some more raw honey. Um, just doing some things naturally, trying to restore my voice. I just simply got a simple cold from being in a cold building, and I could not control the air conditions. In that building, it was extremely cold, and it affected my voice. So again, I'm gonna try to go ahead and make this live stream short and get to the point due to my voice issues. Um, I want to talk about cryptocurrencies and the US debt clock, right? As always, I want to talk about cryptocurrencies and the US debt clock. If you all remember 5 days ago, I live streamed and I showed you all 1 trillion and something as I pull this up. I showed you all the US debt clock and on that live stream, and I'm glad I did because it made it very easy, accessible for me to show you that within 5 days, what happened on the US debt clock. So 5 days ago, when I did my live stream, right, I put up the US debt clock to show you all that gold and silver and commodities and cryptocurrency, and we're changing or transitioning from an old world economic system to a new world economic system, right? And so, with that being said, let me share my screen and show you all what I'm talking about. But at the same time, come in, hit the like, hit the share button. I'm on my way to the gym as well. And tell me what part of the world that you are tuning in on. And so let me pull this up. So this was my stream 5 days ago, in which I titled it $1 trillion Treasury Platinum Coin. Janet Yellen suggested that the U.S. Treasury, in order to pay off its debt, use a $1 trillion platinum coin. So 5 days ago, right, if you can see this live stream, 5 days ago, which would have been, let's see, but at any rate, Tuesday, January 24th, I shared this US debt clock, and I'm going to share what the US debt clock look like previously. So let me hit play. Start up again. The number TXCC is at the bottom. It's 333-444-5556. But this is the national debt I told you all about at 31 trillion. It's still counting. This is the federal budget deficit. I think that's 1 trillion and something. This is the amount of spending that's going on right now. And so when you look at this, look at the US millionaires right now. Make it small. Right? 22 million millionaires, but even more food stamp recipients. So there's more people on food stamps that are millionaires because of decisions, right? This is the dollar to gold ratio now versus 1913, meaning that for every ounce of gold, people, $868 is created. In 1913, for every ounce of gold, only $28 was circulated. Look at $868. Silver, 407.13 to 1 ounce of silver, paper to silver. This is paper, not dollar. In 1913, it was 119.15. Dollar to crypto, this is big. Now it's 25 to 94 to 1. Since 2013, it was 9,835 to 1 ratio of dollar to cryptocurrency. The lower dollars these goes are equivalent, people, and look how long this is, since 2013. This is 10 years of data. So I want to pause it right here. I'm going to pause it there. And I'm zooming this in so you all can see on Tuesday, January 24th, what the USD clock read, what it looked like. Now, I'm going to show you today, let's go on the USD clock website, what that dead clock looked like, and exactly what that means, right? Exactly what that means. United States dead clock in real time. It shows $0 per barrel, $0 per barrel of oil to gold ratio, let me say that again, $0 per barrel. Just 5 days ago, I think, if I remember correctly, you saw that it was showing $868, right? $868. Now, it's showing the $0 per ounce for silver to gold ratio, $0. And I thought this may be just a glitch in the system, but it's been like this for 5 days, right? $0 for gold, dollars to gold ratio. And they have the 22, they still have a crypto ratio, but it's now at $22, which is $3 lower than $5, right? So that means that definitely some cryptocurrency and regulations are going to come, but this is also price and or supply and demand in the crypto market, right? A lot of the junk cryptos will go away. So you have dollar to gold is $0, dollar to silver at $0, and dollar to oil at $0. So what exactly do I believe this is saying? That we're going to see a recalibration, a reset, a repricing in the currency system as it relates to silver, gold, and oil. These commodities, there's about to be a change in the spot price on precious metals and oil. They zero out the dollar to silver ratio, the gold ratio, and the oil ratio to $0. I'm thinking it means they're about to change the value of them all. Since we're headed into a crypto or an asset-backed crypto monetary system. So at this point, I'm glad that I have physical gold, which is I've been telling you all about the shortage of physical gold will drive the prices high. Physical gold will be used in things like electronic vehicles, RFID chips, 5G Wi-Fi, phone batteries, catalytic converters, etc., etc. We're talking about Revelation 13 in the Bible. So definitely still stacking physical silver. As a result, the highest price that physical silver was in 2011 at $50 an ounce. So you see the 1111 code. The shortage of this physical silver, not only that, you also have a global shortage on copper as well. These pennies on the dollars, I've been telling you all that you can go to my website, Millie Moves, and also get physical copper for like under $4, and you can get your silver for under $40. Will drive the prices up. This is like under $4, right? But on the dead clock, it specifically focuses on oil, silver, and gold, right? So you can go to millimoves.com, get those physical, tangible assets. Now, there are some people that want to cash flow. They want to cash flow into crypto and cash flow into commodities, right? They want to cash flow. They don't want to just buy and hold and try to desperately keep up with inflation. And so they don't want to buy and hold for the long term, right? They don't want to wait until their equity assets get up. Some people prefer to do both. Some people like the physical, having the physical as well as the digital as well. So I'm going to share this video with you from Ripple Executive Chairman, Founder Chris Larson, and he's talking about carbon markets, greenhouse gas emissions, and carbon credits that are transforming our environment. So let me increase this video to show to show you where you can get some carbon credits, cryptos right now that's backed by commodities like oil, like digital gold, and why I believe this is the best time more than ever going into this bull market for you to own and have these cryptocurrencies.
So a lot of people ask, how can crypto be used for good? My name is Chris Larson, and this is Crypto in a Minute. Well, there's lots of ways crypto can be used for good. One of the exciting possibilities that I'll put out there is using blockchain technology, crypto technology, to create better carbon credit markets. Now, carbon credit markets are essential for our fight on climate, but they've sort of been a mess, right? People describe them less as markets, more like flea markets. And we think by using blockchain technology, you could make carbon credit markets radically transparent. Why is that important? That means anybody that's working to sequester carbon, think about poor farmers in Africa, change the way they use their soils, suddenly they capture more carbon, they can sell that. And in today's world where there's no transparency, they're being taken advantage of. In a transparent market using NFTs and blockchain, they can see what those prices are and always be assured of getting a fair deal.
So he's speaking of Ripple. XRP is, desire to go to carbon credits, right? Carbon emissions, because he's saying that the farmers in Africa are being taken advantage of with their carbon emissions, and having carbon credit and more eco-friendly. Most people don't know, in these environments, in these mining, through the natural resources, the rich soil of Africa, for example, which is the richest soil in the world, that a lot of these farmers are taking advantage of with their carbon credits and their resale, right, of their agriculture and their crops and their rich commodities. So what we're doing right now with these cryptocurrencies that are backed by commodities, people, and I'm telling you, God's wealth never fails, right? God's wealth never fails. These cryptocurrencies backed by commodities, just like in biblical times, during a recession, Joseph sold wheat, right, to the Israelites, to the slaves. I'm going to share with you all cryptocurrencies. Listen, Bitcoin, there is no other asset like Bitcoin. And most people make the argument, or some people rather, make the argument that Bitcoin is not backed by anything. However, let's see, we just saw some bad news. However, Bitcoin does not have to be, backed by anything. It does not need to be backed by anything, because that's what made Bitcoin so powerful, that no one can block it, right? And the bankers would say this or make this argument, yes, Bitcoin needs to be backed. No. That's the entire point, everyone. That's the entire point, people. No backing of Bitcoin supports the security of the network, that it cannot be hacked, it cannot be seized, it cannot be stolen, it cannot be manipulated, it cannot be captured, it cannot be stopped, it cannot be corrupt by any government, corporation, or person. I'm trying to keep my voice at a level, right? It cannot be stopped. It cannot be corrupt. It cannot be hacked. It cannot be stopped by any government, no corporation, or any individual. And that's why Bitcoin does not need to be backed by anything. That's what makes it the powerful, decentralized cryptocurrency that it is. Hello, D-Train. And so these cryptocurrencies are the same way, right? As you all are coming in and saying hello, let me know what city and state or country that you're tuning in from. Forbes listed this article on today about the cryptocurrencies that I have been educating you all about. That's backed by DebtBox, which is a utility token, right? And so this is the Forbes article that DebtBox is a digital currency project linked to real world commodities through the blockchain to add stability to its ecosystem by supporting tangible. You all see this, right? This is on Forbes. Tangible physical commodity production such as gold, silver, crude oil, natural gas, agriculture, real estate. And you know what I love too? Royalty cash flows, if you can see that. Royalty cash flows. See, around Christmas time, Mariah Carey sings her famous Christmas song, All I Want for Christmas. That song was produced years ago in the 90s, and she still get royalty cash flows from that song. People, these cryptocurrencies will give you royalty cash flows to position you to have generational wealth. Generational wealth. Perpetual passive income. Now, if you're just coming on, you want to know why my voice sounds like this. My voice is hoarse for some reason, so I'm making it as best as I can through this live stream. So the debt box, debt is abbreviated for decentralized, eco-friendly blockchain technology. Eco-friendly means it is friendly to the environment. I don't know if you all know this or not, if you are new or you're a novice to cryptocurrency, but blockchain, Bitcoin, the godfather of all cryptos, what separates it from and Ethereum from other cryptos is that they are deemed a commodity. A commodity, people, it comes from, when you think of commodity, you often think of things that come from the ground. Anyone in the world can get it. It's fungible and it has no common issuer. Now, other cryptocurrencies, all other tokens have issuers. What makes this unique with these cryptos backed by these commodities is that decentralized means that anyone in the world, this is a global cryptocurrency, DebtBox is, can download software and mine a node. They can, receive the rewards of being a miner. If you're familiar with Bitcoin and how it was introduced, it had to be introduced through miners, people that mined it into production and into existence. Just like if you're mining gold, if you're mining silver, it has to be mined from the earth. And so just like gold is gold everywhere in the world, wheat is wheat everywhere in the world, Bitcoin is Bitcoin everywhere in the world, right? The prices of having these cryptos that's backed by gold, silver, crude oil, natural gas, agriculture, real estate, and royalty cash flows, they increase in value because of the supply and demand of the commodities market. Most people, in order to get into futures contracts, for example, that operate off of the commodities market, they have to be a sophisticated investor, meaning that they have to show that their income level is at least $250 billion or more, right? 250 thousand. I'm just let me sip my tea. $250,000 or more for accredited investor. Now, what government is going to do when they pass on regulations for these cryptocurrency people is they're going to only make it affordable for or accessible for accredited investors, meaning that they're going to say that, hey, if you don't have millions of dollars, we think that cryptocurrency is a high risk and you should not invest. We're going to put an income level bracket on who can get these cryptos and invest in it. And a lot of these cryptos right now that the retail investors have access to, you're not going to have access to anymore. Um, you said Swissgo is now accepting payment for gold and silver purchase in cryptocurrency XRP. Clients may purchase any gold, silver, platinum, palladium, and rhodium bars or coins using crypto. And yes, that's I heard that from a YouTuber as well. I forgot his name. And Crypto Hub. He did a show on that, and I went and fact checked it, and that is true. But look, I like to play devil's advocate when it comes to XRP because for some reason people think XRP is the only cryptocurrency that may have a possibility of being backed by commodities. I'm already presenting to you our cryptocurrencies that back by commodities. But Ryan, I want you to think about this, and I like to play devil's advocate when it comes to talking about XRP, because Russia and India has just created their own stablecoin, right? Russia and India has just created their own stablecoin. And so, with that being said, okay, I know it's on their website. I'm not saying it's not on their website, but you have like websites here in the United States, like AmpMix, that's accepting Dogecoin for its gold and silver. And most people think Dogecoin is a joke, right? You got AmpMix, and they're accepting Dogecoin for gold and silver. So I know it's on the website, and I looked it up. But now you have the BRICS nation, which consists of Russia, India, and China, and South Africa, and Saudi Arabia. And they are now, and this is why I just tell people don't put all your eggs in one basket. Like, I have enough XRP, in my opinion, that if it hits $15, $20 or above, I will become a multi-millionaire. So I'm not telling anybody not to hold your XRP, or I think it will go to zero. But I do play devil's advocate because Russia worked on gold-backed stablecoins, and Russia and India cannot. They are not. SWIFT has disallowed them to be on the SWIFT system. So XRP and Ripple technology is supposed to replace or intertwine with the SWIFT system. So if you have Russia and Iran, did I say Iran or Iraq? Has commits to working with a new launch on cryptocurrency that backed by gold, and it will be issued as a stable coin, right? Although they banned their residents from using crypto, but Russia and India are not on the SWIFT system, which is supposed to be connected to XRP. Iran and Russia issue a new stablecoin. Damn, if this picks up, could be day one, event one, establishing a new economic order everywhere. Now, with that being said, China is already doing trade in its digital yuan. So that means definitely more of destruction of the dollar, right? And China right now and India is using what is called they were in India and Russia at one point were exploring the SWIFT system, but this was in 2019, and then SWIFT said, you know what, we don't want you all. And so now the SPFS is linked to the cross-border interbank payment. And this is called SIPS, interbank with SIPS. Also, you have Chainlink, which is the Oracle, right? This is why I just tell people don't put all your eggs in one basket, because let me tell you this. Chainlink and Swift, let me pull that up, I made collaboration and partner with them to provide cross chain. Let me pull up the article, border payments. So would I have a portfolio with just XRP? And short, the answer is no. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Bitcoin, you all, is at 23,000. Could cross over to 24,000 today. Ethereum is at 1,652. So this happened in 2022. Swift partnered with crypto provider. This is Swift. See? And then a lot of people want to talk about ISO 200, 02, 022 coins. Not all of those coins. So this is cross-border payments. This is working with Chainlink. CCIP, proof of concept. CCIP, which I just mentioned, SIPS with Russia, China, and India. And so you have to look at what the big economies, because the United States right now is depending upon Russia and China for its commodities and its exporting. So just don't be 100% sold that XRP is the chosen one. Again, I'm not saying it's not, but I do definitely have cryptocurrencies, right, that are backed by natural commodities, because this is why. These cryptocurrencies are going to move the prices up with natural gas and crude oil. And if you all are just coming in, I showed that I did a live stream Tuesday, January 24th, showing the dollar to oil ratio was at $868. The dollar to silver ratio, I showed my video that I did, and now it is showing zero. When I did this live stream, the dollar was to gold ratio was $868. The paper to silver ratio was $407.13. And the dollar to crypto ratio is still showing that, which means crypto, the pricing of it will not have to be recollaborated. I believe that this is showing that we're going to have a recollaboration of these commodities, including crude oil. And so I'm showing people these cryptocurrencies that are directly linked to these commodities through DebtBot. Is featured in Forbes, right? Digital currency projects linked to real world commodities through the blockchain. And stability, I just showed a video as well from Ripple showing that they are moving towards these directions of carbon credits. But these cryptocurrencies already have it. They already have the cryptos, and they already have the carbon credits. And because they are, the farmers in Africa are pretty much getting, ripped off for their carbon credits and for their natural resources in their soil and in their land. So the carbon credits on the blockchain will create a more stabilized and a hack-proof way of information of keeping their carbon credits on the blockchain. So these tangible commodities such as gold, silver, crude oil, natural gas, agriculture, real estate, and royalty cash flow. We're talking about royalty cash flows. With more projects to be announced, the debt box ecosystem from the physical production of physical commodities by supporting real world projects. So you want to put in your portfolio cryptocurrencies that's going to move with this recalibration of commodities and cryptocurrencies that, because to me at $24,000, I really think Bitcoin has hit its bottom, and at $24,000 it's not affordable for most people. So as these commodities change of values are about to happen, crypto is going to be backed by these commodities. So having oil and gas and natural gas and cryptocurrencies that already not are going to, right, or, as we would say in the South, fixing to, but having these cryptocurrencies that are already eco-friendly, carbon credits. I'm going to talk about carbon credits. If you see this crypto here in the green, it is called Grow Crypto, right? Grow cryptocurrency. And Grow is a cryptocurrency that's backed by high yielding agriculture. Now, this is another crypto that helps farmers in Africa during harvest season keep their carbon credits on the blockchains. This is where the block of chain of records are restored or recorded for their commodities. Now, with this being said, I'm going to talk about just one of the things that Grow Crypto is backed by. One of it is called hemp, right? One is hemp, one is weed, high yielding agriculture, hemp, weed. This is for people that believe in plant-based, right? Plant-based nutrition and health versus pill-based, right? And so this is just hemp extract that I have in my hand, right? Hemp extract. And again, I'm not giving you medical advice. I'm just giving you background information of what these cryptos are backed by or linked to. Hemp helps with Alzheimer's, dementia. Listen, it has all three rich fatty acids, such as omega 3, 6, 9. You all know how I feel about 3, 6, 9 if you've been following me. In fact, Nikola Tesla said that the numbers 3, 6, 9, they unlock the key to the universe. Hemp extract has rich antioxidants of omega 3, 6, and 9 in it. It helps to relieve anxiety according to my research. Again, I'm not giving health advice. It helps to relieve pain, muscle ailments. So many rich substance helps provide a peaceful sleep and reduce inflammation. So the crypto that we were looking at, that I was showing you on the screen, hemp, is backed by plant-based research, right? Plant-based research, plant-based commodities, hemp, everyone, weed, without the high amount of THC, and mangroves and carbon credits. What Ripple XRP said that they will be adding in the future. I probably need to pull that video back up. I took it down to help farmers in Africa. So Grow is about to grow and expand. And right now it's at 64 cents, dirt cheap, right? Literally dirt cheap. And it's going to help Africa because harvest time is coming from Africa. And so there are partnerships in Ghana and in parts of Africa because they can only harvest crops during the rainy seasons. So you have natural gas prices that are expected to reach $4. And people, natural gas, this crypto is not even 1 cent yet. It has 3 zeros, 0.00022. And it's showing a negative 7%. So you always want to come in on the dips. This XPLR is the technology that run these cryptocurrency that find these commodities in an eco-friendly way in which it does not destroy the earth. Because many of these miners, they come in, they cut down trees. Like Grow is also backed or linked to Maine Grows, which provides CO2 for the environment. So you have to think about when President Biden did the green friendly deal, because what they are trying to do to improve and save the environment. He had the eco-friendly deal with that. So you got eco-friendly XPLR, blockchain technology that finds these commodities in the earth realm more efficient and more detailed than any other technology available. And then, of course, you have black gold, which stands for crude oil. Black gold was released in November 2021, and in June of 2022, when crude oil hit over $122 a barrel, an all-time high, right? Over 1,000 millionaires were made. Robert Williams, this is not a downline opportunity. This is an opportunity for you to come in as if you were a member of Costco or Sam's and get these cryptocurrencies on at wholesale price, right? Versus the retail price offered on the website. Because if you went to the website buying these digital software, because you are mining, all of this is exactly built the way Bitcoin is built, right? And which it has to be mined into existence. And so if you were purchasing these digital software directly from the debt box, at minimum, you would be spending $75,000 for a contract. So IS Global comes in which you have to be a member of, and they purchase lump sums so that people can get these licenses at wholesale price. Now, as you get the license, it's different from a one-time purchase. Like if I had $24,000 today, I would accumulate one Bitcoin. But with these crypto, $24,000 give me daily crypto passive income because it is mining cryptos on a daily basis into existence. And as the prices of commodity increases, like on natural gas, like on crude oil, like agriculture, when harvest season come, right? As people are, let me see, as the prices at the pump continue to increase, you also get the capital gains and the passive crypto income at the same time, meaning the software is producing you more cryptos tokens in existence 24/7. So as gasoline prices have surged 12%, for example, so will your crypto moves with the commodities market. It won't move with the market that's manipulated by the government or buy the rumor or sell the news type market. These pump and dumps, right? And so they also have burn on all of these cryptocurrencies, which simply means supply and demand. The less that are in supply and circulation, the more the price demand will increase. Unlike the dollar, the cash system, it is just too much in supply to continue to make it more valuable, right? To continue to make it more valuable. So featured on Forbes magazine. Again, if you want to get these cryptos backed by commodities and go into these cryptocurrencies, already have emissions that's transforming the environment to make carbon credits. They already have the carbon credits, and that's through the Grow crypto that I just showed you. So I hope they understand. Yeah, Litecoin is almost at $100. Litecoin has its halving coming, which I'm sure will increase the price of Litecoin as well during the halving. But this is why I'm telling people this. because these cryptos are under a penny. Right? When you look at your return, your ROI, your return on your investment, right? Um, Getting in at $100 a coin versus getting in cryptos that's under a penny at the foundational, it makes a difference whether you become a hundredaire, a millionaire, or a thousandaire. Right? If you only have $5,000, for example, then that means you can approximately only get maybe 500. Uh, no, I'm sorry, 150 at $100 of these Litecoins. If you have $5,000, that's the most that you can accumulate. So we actually have the Litecoin halving this year that's coming up in August. And when I first started live streaming in 2018, I told people, felt like Litecoin was going to do its thing, and it is. Another thing that these cryptocurrency backed by commodities do is they have halving as well. Reduces the amount of, cryptos that's available. That's what make Bitcoin special. That's what make Ravencoin special. Right? I have no ideas how investing in 401ks work. I don't. Sorry. I'm not even live streaming about 401ks. Um, I can tell you that most people 401ks are cut in half right now of value because the stock market has lost trillions since 2022, and their 401ks look like 201ks, and their 401ks was brought into the employment system after the 1930s depression because people didn't trust the stock market anymore. And they had to get people to come in some type of way and put their money back into Wall Street to trust the stock market after the depression because it wiped out so many people was invested right in the stock market, and it wiped out all of their life savings. So that changed. It's just they had to do that to get people to invest in the stock market, and most people can't even adequately retire off of that. So in 1978, Congress passed the Revenue Act, including Section 401k, that gave employees a tax-free way to defer their pension from bonuses or stock options as well. And so they had to find a way to get people trust back in the stock market again. However, most people still, they take their 401k if they have that option. Most people pensions are just disappearing as well. And they want to put their money, most people really take their money out their 401k and diversify in these crypto backed by commodities that I'm showing you all, so that they can not lose as much in the market in their 401k. Matt, you can text me, CC, at 331-444-5556, and I will answer that for you of how 401k can be rolled in. And then if you have like a certain cash flow goal that you want to reach as well, you say I want to cash flow this amount a month, then we'll look at the best type of cryptocurrencies that will not only provide you cash flow, which a lot of people are missing, but capital gains as well. A lot of people are missing the cash flow part. That's why they have to sell their assets, right? Most people cash out of Bitcoin when it hit its all-time high, 69,000. And now they have to buy back in at 24,000, right? It's more expensive to buy back in. And now they no longer have that asset. So that means they no longer have access to the future gains, because when you sell your gains, you sell the quantity of your cryptos as well. Now, I'm going to share this last video with you all. I'm glad my voice is holding up pretty good. I get a lot of questions about you can only purchase black gold through IX Global. You have to be a member like Sam's and Costco. It's an exclusive membership. It's not found on Coinbase, BNB, Crypto.com. It's not found anywhere. All right. ISO 20022. Let's listen.
You guys are aware that the global payment standard called ISO 20022 will go live this year in November.
So guys, when it comes to investing in cryptocurrencies, you really need to watch out for the ISO 20022 coins, or at least you need to watch out for the creators who make videos on them. So here's Crypto Mason, and he has over 1 million followers, and he's talking about XRP and he's talking about ISO 20022. But he literally mispronounced ISO 20022. It's pronounced ISO 20022 or ISO 20022. That's acceptable as well. It's not 20022. The thing about it is that these guys have absolutely no clue what they're talking about when it comes to ISO 20022. ISO 20022 has nothing to do with cryptocurrencies whatsoever. Although I will give him some credit, in this very same video, he did say that it doesn't necessarily mean that these coins are going to be used, adopted, whatever it may be. When it comes to Crypto Mason, I do respect the hustle. This guy makes a ton of videos and everything like that. But at the same time, it's like you still need to do your own due diligence when it comes to stuff like this.
You guys are aware that the global payment standard called ISO 20022 will go live this year in November.
So guys, when it comes to investing in cryptocurrencies, you really need to watch out for the ISO 20022 coins, or at least you need to watch out for the creators who make videos on them. So here's Crypto Mason, and he has over 1 million followers, and he's talking about XRP and he's talking about ISO 20022. But he literally mispronounced ISO 20022. It's pronounced ISO 20022 or ISO 20022. That's acceptable as well. It's not 20022. The thing about it is that these guys have absolutely no clue what they're talking about when it comes to ISO 20022. ISO 20022 has nothing to do with cryptocurrencies whatsoever. Although I will give him some credit, in this very same video, he did say that it doesn't necessarily mean that these coins are going to be used, adopted, whatever it may be.
So oftentimes on my live stream, I have people talking about ISO 20022, blah, blah, blah. Listen, it has nothing to do with cryptocurrency, right? And not all of them will be adopted.
Ripple's XRP holdings are now.
So another thing about Ripple XRP, again, I'm not saying I'm not a fan of it, but I do put a lot of my portfolio into cryptocurrencies that are connected to commodities in the future market. Because with Russia and India creating its own gold-backed stablecoin, and they cannot use the SWIFT system in which what XRP is supposed to be collaborating with to improve its technology for central banks, that means global central banks will not be connected. And with Chainlink making collaborations with XRP as well, the Oracle. Also, Cosmos and ADA made big collaborations as well. So all I'm saying is, I hope that you have cryptocurrencies that have real backing of commodities, not speculative, but for sure with them. All right, let's listen to something about XRP.
Now below 50% for the total outstanding supply for the first time ever.
As of October 23rd, 2022, Ripple holds 5.6 billion XRP and has 44.3 billion XRP locked in escrow, meaning that Ripple has 49.9 billion XRP, which is 49.9% of the total supply of XRP. This is not something that should be praised. This is something that should have never happened.
Ripple continued buying back XRP off the market. This quarter, they bought 310 million worth versus last quarter with 408 million.
In the same period of time, they released 900 million XRP out of escrow. Ripple sold almost 3 times more XRP than what they purchased. This is not bullish news. This is why XRP is a scam.
Ripple
So you got some people that actually think XRP is a scam. We'll see. Keep up with Chainlink and Swift system. Definitely keep up with Russia and India and its gold-backed stablecoin that's not on the Swift system. Will they be linked to XRP if they cannot link the Swift system? That's the only way I can see XRP surviving, because but China has already created the SIPS, SIPS system. And China is already trading its oil for the digital yuan. And China and Russia and India are all on the BRICS system. SIPS is cross-border interbank payment system. So you gotta, it clears all domestic and cross-border payments amongst federal banks. So we won't really know, right? But I want to share this article. Some people ask, retirement savings have recovered from recession. Some say 401k plans are a disaster. And this is the high income. The data shows what's going on. And, that people 401ks now look like 201ks. And again, most people are putting their 401ks into these crypto-backed commodities. I got all them cryptos. That's cool. But I hope you also have cryptocurrencies that are backed by real world commodities and not just speculative. And that's not manipulated by the pump and dump news of the market or the government. Right? So I hope you have cryptocurrencies that produce you passive cash flow as well as capital gains. Most time in cryptocurrencies in your bags that's packed, the only way to get your capital gains is to sell your cryptos, and then you're heavily taxed on it. Passive income can retire people from working for the rest of their lives, or you can accumulate capital gains and passive income in one play through these cryptocurrencies that's backed by commodities, and not just cash out and pay capital gains taxes and then watch inflation over time steal your wealth as well. You want something that has perpetual cash flow and income. You're buying the goose that lays the golden egg, or you're buying the ATM that prints you unlimited cash flow. People sell out when they think the crypto hit big, right? And if you're in your 40s or 50s or 30s or 20s, when that money dissolves, you no longer have that asset working for you. So when you sell the asset that works for you, you have to just make a plan to live off that for the lifetime. Or you have to, and listen, real estate people is not, people that say real estate is passive income, they cannot own real estate. Real estate is not passive income, it's residual. Residual income requires work. It requires maintenance. It requires improvement of depreciation over time of real estate. It requires having customer service in place to attend to your tenants who have issues, plumbing issues, electrical issues, dilapidation issues, or just living in your rental property. Upkeep, continuous upkeep. That's not passive income, that's residual. Residual always requires work. Passive income means you're investing in something that's doing the work for you. And so these crypto backed by commodities has digital software that works for you 24/7, 365 days a year. As Warren Buffett says, if you don't find a way to make money in your sleep, not gains from the market, but to make money in your sleep, you're going to work until you die. Cashing out on gains and getting perpetual passive income, having a one-time investment in XRP or Bitcoin or Chainlink, and getting unlimited amount of Chainlink or Bitcoin or these cryptos backed by commodities that the world needs that have the same similarities and tokenomics as Bitcoin, we're talking a whole different game here. That's how you pass on generational wealth. I'm signing out. Y'all have a great day. Thank you for enduring my voice. And hopefully I'll get better then. If you're watching this on a replay, drop what city and state that you are tuning in from.